Hi everyone, it's Devine. Welcome to the Tarot Mini Forecast this week for the air signs. And this is for Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. And this is also for your Sun, Moon and rising sign as well. So maybe just check all of those things as you're going through. So this is a full moon sort of a reading. So this is pretty special. And I'm using my beautiful Auralite crystal. These are available at my website. 1.3 billion years old of wisdom and energy, and we need our crystals around us at the moment. So okay, so I want to talk about which cards I'm using. I'm going back to my very first deck of cards, the Mythic Tarot, which I've had since I was 15. I'm also going to do a little bit of romance questions with the Domino Love Angels. And then we're going to get you a little message from the actual Domino Angels as well. So these were the energies that I was feeling as we get started. So let's start with Aquarius. And I hope this is finding you. I'm just really excited because there's a whole ton of information that is filtering in. Okay, so we never know what's going to come up. Now these cards are just, this reading is in general, of course. If you want something more in depth, by all means, get to my website. I don't want to put my crystal down, but I'm going to have to. Okay, Aquarius. Aquarius, what's happening for you? This is in general, okay? We're going to clarify with some other cards. Aquarius. These cards are so soft. Okay, Aquarius. The Temperance card has come up. This is the rainbow goddess Iris. Some say it's a angel of the home as well. So as you can see, this is really bringing you in some abundance and some balance into your life too. I feel for you, Aquarius, like the messages that I'm going to get all tickles. Sorry, because I'm using my crystal. The message for you, Aquarius, is that you are undergoing an initiation period in your life where things are clearing out, things are shifting away from you, people are leaving your sphere, you're finding more of yourself, you're starting to get to know yourself. When you go through a deep healing and a deep cleansing in your life, you know, you really start to value who you are as a soul. So if you're not seeing yourself through the eyes of the angels, it's really time to start doing this for yourself, okay? Many people will try to scoff at you or make you feel bad for your life choices. Many people are going to leave your side as you journey through the spiritual, you know, process in your life. But you must keep it unique to you, you know, just like you've done with everything else. Don't fall victim to society's demands and what other people are expecting of you. In other words, falling into that responsibility type of, you know, problem that we get in our mind. It's really time now for you to find this balance and appreciate yourself just like you do other people. You know, give yourself the love that you feel other people deserve. Give yourself a break, you know, with the things that you've been going through in your life. There is nobody on this earth that can possibly understand exactly what you've been through. So don't try to, you know, make anyone understand anymore. You know, they're just not going to do it. People, you're never going to understand people's motives and why they've been the way that they are or why they do the things that they do. The only thing you can be responsible for is you. And you're coming into this balance now. Abundance is all around you. Harmony is around you. Don't let anybody take that away from you. You know, it's a huge message. On financial levels and other levels in your life, you know, imagine that you are surrounded by abundance. Clear out anything that you don't need, declutter the house, you know, to make way for the new that is coming in, okay? Huge new changes coming into your life, so be prepared, all right? Don't be prepared or expect the worst. Be prepared and expect the best for yourself, because that's what's coming forward. Okay, so for you, those of you who are asking about love and relationships, remember this is just general, okay? I mean, I know people like to take everything to heart, but I'm going to try to explain what I'm feeling. So love and relationships with these cards for Aquarius. Okay. Okay, so we get this energy of, you know, maybe this is not love, okay? So maybe the way in which things have been going on within you is not loving towards yourself too. Because when we love ourselves, we need to, you know, that's the only time that we're going to get someone that appreciates us. So it says here to be careful. This is Archangel Donquel, okay? If there is someone that you are unsure about, so this is for those people. This message has come up for those people who are possibly not in a relationship, but maybe like someone and they're unsure, okay? And this is saying you're unsure of their feelings, or you've been upset, or you've been abused. You know, this is saying that the abuse is not love, okay? Archangel Donquel is very clear about that, because there is a lot of narcissism out there, okay? And you know, you're always trying to please a narcissist. You'll never do enough, because they've always got one step ahead of you. They just want you to be adoring of them, and when you start working everything out, they've got no use for you anymore, you know. So if you've been in that kind of situation, the Temperance card says, you know, that you're healing from this now. If you're thinking about someone, or you're in a situation that is abusive now, you know, this is making you aware of it, that someone who is not treating you right, or there's been red flags or whatever in your life. I mean, we all know when something's not right, you know, start to get away from this. Start to, you know, love yourself enough to move away from any energy that is abusive to you, okay? This also, like I'm feeling here, as I was saying before, this could be a deep healing situation, you know, that you're healing from past abusive relationships, even in family, etc., you know, and it hasn't been right for you, and you've moved away from it, and this is a positive thing. So maybe the full moon is cleansing you of those past interactions. In fact, I think that's what the moon was about for Taurus. So yeah, just be aware. If you're not sure about the other feelings of someone else, then that's not love, because love will always, you will have no doubt in your mind, okay? When a person loves you, you're going to have no doubt in your mind. So always remember that too. And the Domino Angel cards that go with this, and I'm trying to give you guys a full rounded reading. Okay, so the angel message for you, Aquarius, is the angels of fun, which is always good, because this is a large group of angels pushing forward. The angels of fun are with you, urge you to go to a place that you've been thinking about visiting. Any place where you will get a good laugh is advised. Laughter is the best medicine, as we know, it just clears everything. Even a trip to the movies, or hiring a movie, you know, hanging out at home, is the order of today. You're asked to liven up, go to work with a smile on your face, or try. Do something that you would not normally try to reawaken old talents. You'll meet someone interesting who makes you smile. This is always cool. Thank you to the angels of fun. Light a pink candle to connect. When we're in that joy vibration, of course, we bring ourselves the abundance that we're seeking too. Because we see ourselves differently whenever we're happy. And you know, I love laughing. Like, I laugh all the time. And it sets everybody else off, and then the vibration of the home changes too. So keep yourself, you know, don't feel like you need to pour your energy into everything else, especially if there's a situation that is not bringing you happiness. Don't keep pouring energy into something that, you know, you may be wasting your time over. Sometimes we need to separate, like from people, friends, work, whatever it is, you know, just separate away from it, so that the lessons can be learned by that person in that situation, you know, can deal with your detachment, which is really what you need to be doing right now. Just detach from drama, okay? Bringing in that beautiful balance and temperance for you, Aquarius. Okay. So now I'm moving on to Gemini. I want to thank you all for joining me and being here on your journey. I am using the Old Mythic Tarot, my first deck. I am also using the Domino Angels deck as well, which is mine, and the Domino Love Angels, which is also my deck too. For those of you who are asking about romance, but also this is about you as a person and your relationship with love. Okay, so I want to make that really clear, because not every situation is going to be matching, although that's what I do put out there. I ask that you guys get the right message. Okay, so let's go. Let's see what's happening. And I'm also holding my Auralite crystal available at my website. These are just amazing for the connections and what we need right now. Grounding, releasing everything. Knowledge, and I just keep tickling because, you know, they're upgrading all the time. Okay, Gemini, what's happening for you? Where are you at? Okay, let's see the energies of Gemini. What does Gemini need to know right now? Really? Okay. Okay, I'm not using those. There's just too many of them. Okay. Gemini needs to know that if you're clumsy, it's cool. Oh my God. Sorry, everyone. Sorry, Gemini. All right. Unreal. Okay. Sometimes this happens. There's a distraction technique going on here. Oh, you're kidding me, man. All right. That's the one. Taking it. Sorry, everyone. Okay. Gemini, you finally got the Hermit. You found yourself at a place of solace, of peace, and, you know, an emptiness maybe for some of you. But what we understand about the Hermit is that, you know, you need this time of withdrawal in your life, a time of breaking free of all these activities and things and going within, because it's only when you go within, into the seat of the soul, into the heart space, that you start to get the answers that you need for everything that's happening in your life. Now, you've been very sociable, you've always outgoing and funny, and people like to be around you. You're very creative, you're very honest and kind. I know Geminis get a bad rap. Geminis get a bad rap for, you know, supposedly being two-faced or whatever, but I really haven't met many Geminis that are like that. I mean, I think sometimes people are two-faced, and it doesn't matter, you know, what star sign you are. If you're going to be that way, you're that way. The ones that I've known in my life have been hilarious, you know, and always messing around and very musical and very creative. So, you know, you've had all this activity around you is the feeling that I get at the moment. You've had all these people at you and situations changing, and you've been very, very withdrawn within yourself. Maybe you've been having confusing thoughts as well. And sometimes when we withdraw within, our mind can sort of go a little bit pear-shaped, I guess you could say. And we're thinking about ridiculous stuff. And maybe there's been trigger points too coming forward where, you know, someone has said something and it's ruffled your feathers, or, you know, you've become very defensive about a situation out of nowhere. Maybe there's been bizarre behavior, I guess, I'm getting. But that's okay. You know, you're learning more about yourself all the time, you know, and it's time to be patient with who you are too. Not just always feeling like you need to be a certain way for everybody else. You know, you've got to get to know yourself, understand your sensitivities and your trigger points, be outside in nature a little bit by yourself. I can't express how much that helps, you know, to ground, using crystals to ground yourself, especially with this full moon energy. But you're doing okay, all right? Things are, you know, after you've come through this period within yourself, some of you are in mourning, some of you are grieving, some of you are upset about something that maybe someone has said, or a situation has changed and you're like unsure. But you're going to come through this, and when you do, as you can see with this light here, lamp of light, you're going to have more knowledge because of it, which is really, really positive for you, okay? Finances and all those things, don't worry about it. You know, it's not the time to be investing in anything this week or, you know, making big purchases, just pulling back into your own space and trusting the process of your life. Knowing that You know exactly what you're doing, so you don't really need anyone to be giving you advice right now. You just need to be listening to that inner self, okay? And you'll get through. Maybe your animal guides are also really coming forward at this time to help you. As we are, as a soul, the animals that surround us. So we can connect with that energy. Okay. For those of you who are asking about love and relationships, remember this is the loving relationship that you have with yourself as well. Something that may have gone on. So you know, I'm not saying that all these cards are necessarily going to be roses, okay? But there's a reason behind it. So, love and relationships, what's going on? Judging by the Hermit card, you may need this space right now. But let's just see what message comes up for. What is wrong with Gemini? You guys... Oh gosh, I hope you can't see too much when I do this. You guys, maybe you guys have been really clumsy lately, and I'm picking up on it. I don't know. Okay, so we got Archangel Raphael, healing. That's exactly what you're doing, which is awesome. You're going through enormous change and healing now to prepare for new, exciting love. Be open to change. You know, this is a really good card because Archangel Raphael can also help to heal the patterns of events that have happened in your life from the past too. So maybe it's been hard to get over a relationship or hard to get over a family matter. You know, whatever the healing is for you, which has concerned your emotions, then this card is saying, look, you're changing, you're growing, and you're shifting away from it. Preparing you for new and exciting life, whether that's with someone else or not. Some people are quite happy on their own, which is cool. But being open to this change is the key for you at the moment, which is awesome. So also, you know, to know that many Geminis are amazing healers, you know. Sometimes you don't choose that path because Geminis tend to have a thing, well, maybe, you know, maybe I'm not as good as someone else or whatever. But if you do choose that path, you're amazing. Okay, and finally, the Domino Angel message for Gemini. Now, this is kind of clear. I haven't dropped anything. Archangel Virtual. Okay. Just come to this channel and watch me drop things. Okay, Archangel Virtual is the bringer of surprise. Did we not say this? Something exciting. This week, you'll more than likely receive new clothes, jewelry, or things that you've wanted but had not gotten around to getting. So these are things that you've been meaning to get. Maybe this is a gift from someone else. You'll be amazed at the thoughtfulness of the gift. It could also indicate that you've been meaning to get something for a certain someone. You know, maybe something's been on your mind. So this reminds you to hop to it. Thank you, Archangel Virtual. Light a gold candle to connect. This Virtual is actually related to Leo as well, energy. Something's happening when Virtual's around. Virtual is a lot like other angels like Ambriel. That bring faster energy. So you're coming out of this hermit stage and into something more exciting, which is totally you anyway. The next thing, you know. So there's going to be a gift that comes, okay? Something important for you, you know, even if it's just a message from somebody else that just brightens your day. But there's signs in it, you know, there's signs and messages in it. So we thank Archangel Virtual for being a part of your reading and coming through with this fast energy as well to make things happen, make changes happen, okay? And allow yourself this time of healing though, okay? Don't rush into it, but when the next phase happens and you get this news from somebody and it starts coming through, okay, you know you can come out of your hermit stage and move into that next phase. Okay, so it's awesome, awesome energy for Gemini. Okie dokie. Moving on to Libra. Okay, now for Libra. Libra energy, huh? Okay, we're using the old Mythic Tarot cards, which are my very first deck, which I love to use. They finally made it over here to the US. We are using the Domino Love Angels deck, and I was explaining too to Gemini, this is not just about love and relationships, but your relationship to love itself and your relationship to how you see yourself too. And also the Domino Angels deck, so for the angel message on top of all of that. So it's a little bit different, which is cool, which is how I like it. And Gemini, all I did was drop the cards. So Libra, let's see where you're at. I also have to show you I'm using an awesome Aura Light wand. This is a self-healed wand. You can get these at my website. They are just awesome. Of course, there's free shipping worldwide. Okay, so let's do the energy for Libra. Don't forget to check your moon and rising sign too, if you want to get an overall picture. Full moon fever, here we go. Libra, what's going on? I just felt someone start scratching their head, like worried. Libra, don't be worrying. You're past that stuff. Okay, Libra, what's going on? Okay, that's it. Okay, so we got the King of Cups energy for Libra. And underneath I wanted to show you, you don't need to worry. You've got the star energy with you as well. Okay, it's coming. Whatever it is that you're waiting for, it's here. It's on its way. We have the King of Cups energy with you, which is very, very beautiful, peaceful, kind, loving, trustworthy energy here. And that is how you are. And maybe you've been looking at yourself and tearing yourself to pieces, which Libra tends to do a lot. They tend to overanalyze things because you like to have everything how it is, you know, and you want to be sure that everything's going to be right before you proceed. And you want to have a foot into the future so that you know for sure before you make a decision that it's going to be successful before you go in that direction. And then you'll be cool if you do that. Well, you know that you're just causing more avenues of stress and worry in your mind. The more things that you're trying to think about for the future, the more things that you're trying to put into place, the more you're trying to figure everything out. And you know also that when you allow yourself a chance to breathe, not listen to what anyone else is saying, not checking up on other people's websites and social media and see how good they're doing, not checking all those things, and you know, not having too much time to do those things, you know, as well. You know that when you get yourself in that meditation and that you're working on walking and you're working on, you know, being outside in nature, and you're working on your emotions as they come forward, and you're in this energy of the King of Cups, which is all calm and loving and supportive. When you're in that energy, you thrive, you know. It's when you try to force something to happen in your life, when you try to know everything, when you want to be on top of it all, you know, it's a false sense of excitement because it brings anxiety, you know. You start feeling scared for your future. Then you might cry and be upset and worried, and that's not the balance that the Libra really needs, you know. Libra needs to be calm and in balance. You know, most of you are logical and forward thinking and all of that, which is awesome, but don't get yourself in that panic mode. Right now you need to be in the King of Cups energy. Something is coming forward, an offer is going to be made to you. Maybe this is a business offer, maybe it's a romantic one, but you know, whatever it is that you're looking for, you can't force it to come to you. You just have to accept it to come to you, you know, holding yourself in a state of acceptance rather than anticipation, which turns into worry, which turns into stress and all of that, okay? I feel like you're going through a lucky phase in your life. So, you know, if you can get out of your mind a little bit, you know, you're going to find yourself lucky and abundant, that things being attracted towards you anyway. Never worry about the path in which you're heading down. It's not anyone else's path, it's yours, you know. And when you're heading down things, you don't need to explain yourself to anyone, you know. You just have to be yourself in every situation, get to know yourself, get to trust in yourself and your abilities. Because, you know, the success comes from the love of doing things. It comes from, you know, like wanting to help or wanting to change, you know. It just naturally comes to you. Like, we don't want to get into anything just for the money that it's going to make us. We have to get into it for the love that it brings us, for the joy that it brings us, and then everything else naturally takes care of itself, okay? So don't be stressing about, you know, will this make any money for me? Say, of course it will, because I love doing what I do, you know. If you're interested in projects or wanting to start something different, don't reach for the answer. Just be open to the opportunity. You know, this changes everything in your life. So Libra, just chill this week, you know, release all that stuff to the full moon. Thank the universe for taking care of everything for you. Delegate, you know, get it off your shoulders, because you don't want to carry anything around that you don't need. Okay. So let's move into the energy of love, okay? Love for yourself, how you're feeling emotionally. Some of you might be asking about a relationship. Let's go. Conflict. Okay, so you're conflicted within yourself, I feel. There might be a time of upset and trial happening. Okay, this is Archangel Adriel. Be careful of what you're saying to yourself. Don't be so hard on you. My God, is that clear enough? Okay. Something's going on within you right now which is causing that imbalance that we were talking about. However, you have this King of Cups energy which is helping you. You have the Star of Hope energy with you. Okay, so even if there's something that is out of the ordinary, or someone has upset you, or there's been some kind of differences in relationships, for example, it's causing you confliction, it's causing you concern, and that's causing confusion as well. Concern, confliction, confusion. Okay, so let it go, okay? Sometimes we go through conflictions in our life and we get to the as bad as it can be, and all of a sudden it turns out to be amazing. You know, you have to kind of get to a bad point for it to just switch into something really, really positive for you, okay? So see yourself, even when you're in a low point in your life, say, you know what? This is where I'm needing to be right now, because it's forcing me to look at how I react to situations and allowing a change to come in much quicker than my mind can forcibly do so, okay? Wow. Tell you what, these crystals. And then the Domino Angel message for you. Okay, even if you don't believe in angels, they believe in you. And angels are the energy of unconditional love. Okay, we all need that. Let's see what comes through. Again, these are available at my website. And we have the watery Archangel Gabriel. So these emotions are here for Libra. Archangel Gabriel is with you, asking you to speak up if something is bothering you. You may be nervous at the prospect of making a speech, in which case Gabriel will help. You can do it. A celebration is in order, and this angel can indicate feasting and get-togethers at a distance. It's time to get out of the house. You may also hear from an old friend or a relative. Good news. Extra messages. Light a lavender candle to connect with Archangel Gabriel and listen to the information that Gabriel is also giving you. Archangel Gabriel works with us with our clear hearing, you know, also our throat chakra, speaking up, you know, saying things that we need to say. It also works, Gabriel works with us on clearing damage to the throat, thyroid issues, you know, problems that you've had with the way in which people have spoken to you, chest complaints even, you know, your path is here in the fifth chakra, the fifth layer of the aura as well. Gabriel's working on governing and clearing this out. So don't be surprised if sometimes something, you know, you just need to say something and it just comes out of your mouth really, really quickly, okay? That might be the energy of Gabriel too. You may be nervous about having to say something. Just say, look, the right thing's going to happen, the right thing is going to be said, and I'm going to be able to raise my vibration and move into this new direction really simply. So, Libra, interesting energy for you guys. I hope that this is helpful to you and for your full moon energy that you're, you know, just releasing and writing down a list of things that you want to get rid of and also placing your crystals out. The crystals of energy is very, very important for us all at the moment to help us to stay centered and grounded, and also stay grounded while you're open to the universe as well, which is awesome. Okay, Libra, thank you so much for joining me and all the air signs, and I wish you many, many blessings, lots of love, and goodbye for now.